That was Bing Crosby, folks. Non-stop music and all the latest news. This is Diamond City Radio. Butcher Pete is at it again, courtesy of Roy Brown. Enjoy, folks.
Remember, we're out here representing the Brotherhood. Let's make them proud. Call me old
nice little setup.
But there's nothing better
one
than
of these at the agency.
something. Another day, another assignment. I think you should stay on point. Your instincts seem to be right on target.
running synths out of the wealth, Wastelanders can be a bigger problem than even the Institute. Tinker Tom's cooking up something. I hope it goes better than last time.
Contact Dr. Amari. She'll have more details on the route.
The route's been cleared. H-222 is safe to move.
I know. I already got an earful from Glory about Malden. Operational security is worth the occasional crossed wire. Anyway, Amari reports H-222 made it out safely.
Yeah. It was good to help out H2 again.
Looks like he has a guardian angel. The crisis is over for now. Take this. You've earned it.
We're all the synths got. You really want the freedom trail?
Excuse me.
By yourself.
You need anything?
Show me what you got.
Made a new batch of what?
Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me doing something.
Desdemona.
Pyrise was a good man. So many good men.
Sometimes the story's got it right. You kicked ass at Malden.
Glory.
I iced the coursers before they found Dayton. This time, at least.
Bet you never met a synth before Glory. Got a lot of synths in play right now. Makes things really dangerous.
I suppose you're here for my medical services.
Any news out there, Doctor?
Nothing that would interest you.
Actually?
Let's see what...
Intruder countermeasures active. This unit is incapable of voice communication.
Pam.
Security lockdown is in effect. Communication impossible.
How do you even fit down here in that? I hope that you take that armored behemoth.
Mr. Fallout, Fallout.
See one?
I asked my friends if they'd take up arms for their freedom. I was surprised at the number of volunteers. Perhaps once the fighting begins, many others will join us. But we will fight and die very quickly unless we have weapons. A lot of them. Given the right materials, we can make our own crude but serviceable weapons. Unfortunately, we're missing a few critical ingredients.
I have weapons I could give you.
Excellent. Deposit anything you can spare in Maintenance Closet 3B. But we need enough weapons to arm an entire rebellion. So the ingredients are still necessary.
Tell me how I can help.
We've come up with a plan to get what we need. The Institute's always expanding. Excavation just completed on one of the sublevels. The mining equipment has been packed into crates and they haven't been moved yet. That equipment has everything we need. Thanks to Mr. Binet, the construction crew is populated solely by my friends. But they're under constant supervision. How do you feel about killing some guards?
I'll do it. If it's necessary.
We could come up with no other way. After you eliminate the guards, we'll move the supplies and blow up the tunnels behind us. To the SRB, it will be a tragic construction accident that killed many synths. Rare, but not unheard of. And then, our dead friends can assemble the weapons we need. Good luck.
You're tuned to the Commonwealth's only respite from the tedium and desperation of post-apocalyptic life. Diamond City Radio. Billie Holiday's in love, and that makes it easy living for her. Enjoy, folks.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
From what I hear, that rogue scent at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Systems nominal.
Thank you, stranger. Leave now. Soon.
Tell Z1 we will fight when the time
Remember
comes.
Z1's plan, everyone. Grab everything we can use. The crates, especially.
Nice work bringing that rogue scent.
You have done your part, and we'll do ours.
Have any problems?
There's been no alarm. My friends have all the time they need to get with...
Any news about Liam?
Liam's got his terminal working. I'll stall Liam as long as I can. You should avoid him if you can. If he had any idea what...
This is a good start.
The greatest challenge remaining is keeping all of this secret from the... So we're being very careful. Which, unfortunately, takes time. For now, please continue. When my people are ready,
Danny Kaye there singing Civilization. Travis Lonely Miles, coming to you with another important news story, folks. Seems fighting in the Commonwealth is once again making headlines. This time, the settlement of Bunker Hill was apparently targeted by the Institute. Seems like they're no longer content hiding in the shadows, and are out to prove a point. Reports have come in suggesting that the railroad stood up to the Institute in order to defend the town. The Brotherhood of Steel also engaged in the firefight, from what we're told. While unconfirmed at this time, the possibility of escaped synths may have been the trigger for this shootout. Things are getting rough out there, folks. Might want to think twice before leaving the safety of Diamond City. If you've ever been in love, then you know how this one feels. It's the Ink Spots.
Going up.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. Think you can find something for me? What do you think? Any bad guys around, buddy? Hey. How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. You know any tricks? Sweet. Yes.
Happy times, Spy Bob Crosby. If you're from out of town, be sure and visit Diamond City. It's safe, it's secure, and full of quality establishments like this. Commonwealth weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect your family. Travis Lonely Miles here, bringing you Louis Jordan with Keep a Knockin'. What you just got to do until the damn door opens.
You from one of those vaults? You got too many teeth to be a scaver. Glad you're with us. Word is Diamond City is under our position control.
Use the back entrance. Too much traffic
you
through
keep
the
placing
church will
Milas,
burn this
and
hideout.
I'll keep paying you. Got a lead on another vantage spot. If you got the time. Or we could just do some shopping.
Anything new from Mila?
Ooh, Pam's like a glowing one in a crater, soaking up all the data from Mila's cameras. The atmospheric sensors haven't picked up anything yet, but give it time.
Let's see what you got.
You got it.
One more hour until my shift ends.
So you and Glory got assigned the same op. Compartmentalization of intel does have its cost.
Up top, you gotta be careful.
The business
Never
and good
know when
neighbor
you're
is
being
concluded,
watched.
right? The extent of our operation there is quite sensitive.
Deacon's record is the best. You could learn a lot from him.
H222 made it out of the Commonwealth. It's a tradition to down a glass for your first successful run. Well done.
Up there, assume you're being watched. Always.
Coursers are in the field. Your life and mine just went to shit.
Make sure you're never followed here. It's all our asses if you are. I hope to God the Institute doesn't find us.
You might want to focus on
At
the
least not
valuable
soon.
salvage. You'll break your back carrying worthless
Desdemona.
scrap.
Hey,
God damn it! Losing
up
Augusta
there,
is a real
assume you're
blow.
being watched.
Not your
Always.
fault. I know.
Got a lot of citizen plague right now. Makes things really dangerous. Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me doing... something. How do you even fit down here in that?
Sun here on
all maintenance requests should be collected to the facilities division.
Good work. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Excuse me, but, sir, are you sure this is, well, the proper time to be discussing that? Considering, I mean, given all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
I don't think so.
It's all right. I wouldn't expect you to have. The project has been classified from the beginning. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others. On our surroundings. That time is over. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
I'm not sure what that...
You'll see in time. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, and to how you will help.
Sir?
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, As I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
No!
Please,
Can't be serious!
Everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
You're dying?
I'm afraid so. A very aggressive form of cancer. Believe me when I say we've done everything we can. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy. You can't be serious!
Really?
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
What would it mean to be...
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate, and the Institute at large, will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Hutton there with It's a Man.
Travis Lonely Miles here, bringing you the type of news you just don't hear about every day.
Word is that a group of soldiers from the Brotherhood of Steel were sighted in the Commonwealth recently. Things got hairy for them at the old Cambridge police station. How hairy? I can't be sure. But I've heard about the kind of firepower those guys pack. Couldn't have been good. They're fine now, thanks to everyone's favorite vault dweller, who happened upon the scene and lent a much-needed hand. Good job surviving out there, and best of luck to all involved in the future.
Up next is another favorite from Ella Fitzgerald, brought to you by the one, the only, Travis Lonely Miles.
Alert! Hostiles may be in target lock status. Green. Re-engaging. Go away.
I'm here to talk to Jack.
No, it's you.
Come on, let's go meet the boss. Jack, the new gal is here.
One moment. You just have to... Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture.
Excellent.
Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat. Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe...
Are you talking about aliens? UFOs and little green men?
No. That's all popular hysteria. I doubt any of it has any basis in fact. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
That's really interesting.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It's become my life's work. My approach is to combine a rigorous scientific method while keeping an absolutely open mind. So much has been closed off to us simply because people assumed they already knew the answers. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell her what I need her to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending her to look for the missing shipment.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
I'm ready to get to work.
Good. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
For starters, what's this package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
I have some questions.
Shoot.
Why does Jack have people guarding an old insane asylum?
I don't mind you asking questions. As long as you don't mind me not answering them. If it was important to what I was asking you to do, I'd tell you. In this case, it isn't. Anything else?
How did this package go missing?
The courier got there and picked up the package just fine, but never got back here. Could be simple bad luck, or it could be a deliberate ambush. That's why I'm sending you. It's important that you recover the missing package. Are we good here?
What's this missing package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. You all set?
Nothing else.
Okay. They're expecting you over at Parsons, so you'd better...
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Try not to sever anything you might miss.
And that, bless her heart, was Skeeter Davis.
I gave up alcohol after settling down here. Doctor said I shot my liver.
Travis Lonely Miles here, with the latest news update from the Commonwealth. And this one sounds heavy.
The Green Tech building, long known as a haven for gunner mercenaries, was recently assaulted by an unknown group. What I understand,
Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes me up. Otherwise,
that's true. It's a little unsettling. Those guys meant business. There are rumors circulating that the Institute was somehow involved. Now, I know they come up every time something bad or unexplained happens. But in this case, even I have to admit, it's hard to not suspect they were involved. Don't jump to conclusions, but keep your wits about you, folks. And don't worry.
Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes me up.
There's no reason
Otherwise,
to
it's
suspect
all
our fair city is in danger. So you just sit back and enjoy some quality music, courtesy of Diamond City Radio. Now, Sheldon Allman wants his girl to crawl out through the fallout.
Sweet.
Ray Smith, everyone. Now, folks, I'm sure you've all seen or heard about the latest issue of Public Occurrences. Some bold claims by our intrepid reporter. Since possibly living among us, undetected. Very serious implications. Wouldn't you agree? The mayor's office has, of course, issued a statement denying the validity of the article, saying all is well in Diamond City. The mayor himself insists that the fears raised in the article are unfounded. Good to know, I guess. But between you and me, listeners, I'm gonna keep my eyes open just to be on the safe side. Well, never a dull moment here at Diamond City Radio.
Travis Lonely Miles here, bringing you Warren Smith with Uranium Rock.
Yes. Got it.
us all, Paladin. Do us proud.
We may have a problem here.
You just heard Three Sons here on Diamond City Radio.
You're tuned to the Commonwealth's only respite from the tedium and desperation of post-apocalyptic life. Diamond City Radio. Roy Brown heard about some good rockin' tonight, and he's out to make sure everybody knows.